Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am the Park Insider and this is a Jurassic World Evolution 2. It's been a while. We have done a small announcement video that we're going to start up the series again. And here it is, first video. It's, in my opinion, it was quite a mess to make this video. But eventually I changed my plans for this and made it into a more speed build related project. This is just this video, by the way. We're gonna continue on with the rest of the park, and I try to do like live commentary or do anything else, like a voiceover, like I'm doing now. And but yeah, I found some issues while doing this because I'm recording on the PlayStation 5. Normally, I just recorded it, set it on a USB or transferred it towards my laptop, and I could start editing. That's not the case. Somehow with the PlayStation 5, it was on the 4, but I have to upload them to YouTube, wait till it's uploaded, wait till it's HD, and finally download it. It takes a lot of time, and between that time I'm already doing something else. So this is the new park we're working on, and I do a little introduction for this first. As you can see on, we are overlooking the rest of the park from this section, and it's a hotel section with an entrance area that's gonna be below it. So this is what I already built before I start recording, because I forgot to start recording it. That's how it goes if you haven't made videos after a long time. So what we are doing now is that we're gonna do a speed build. It's gonna start here now, as you can see. You can see me work on this area. We have 3 hotels here already, and the idea was that it has some kind of plaza location. It's like a hotel area where guests can relax. It has this overlook. People can watch over the park from the hotels. There's a little place where you can just sit and relax or take a breathtaking view, I have to say it correctly. So I think maybe it's something we can see here. It's been a while since I recorded because I have to wait before I can edit this. But the terrain was a little bit messed up in the beginning. I finally fixed it, and I started just recording everything. As you can see, it's just, I'll lower the audio a bit. Just recording it. And then I realized, I was also talking in this video, but I realized that I had the music still on, something that I normally take down. So this is just the plaza we're gonna work on, and then we move on to the lower area, which is gonna be the entrance. And yeah, it's just a nice place, no dinosaurs here, just building the plaza. Which is differently than I did in the first Jurassic World Evolution game, because that was just building, you know, you didn't have all the extra edits like the chairs and the tables, the other items like the trees. Well, we don't have the trees, I still hope we get those trees, but more the planters and stuff. I really like it. It's nice to work something like this, besides having the dinosaur enclosures, which is mainly what I did in Jurassic World Evolution 1. So yeah, this park is going to be the extension of the parks we made in Jurassic World Evolution 1, which was basically an alternate timeline of Jurassic World, where everything was fine, things were going as planned. 2015, the incident that occurred there never happened, so we built on all the islands. It has never been done before in that storyline. And well, we finished it before Jurassic World Evolution 2 came out, and then I started into the Jurassic Park era, but I never continued that until well, I said I was going to return to the game. Maybe I will in the future, but probably just to make like videos and stuff for it. So this is the next extension of the park. If you have seen a couple of my parks, I have some of the Nublar areas in different maps. We have the Central Park, which has the Mosasaurus area, the T-Rex Kingdom, and the Innovation Center. And we also have an area which is the map for Nublar, the Return to Nublar map, In the previous game, I don't even know if it was called that way, but it was the Claire DLC one. Oh, it was Nublar North, I think. Well, I don't remember anymore, but that was created into the Gyrosphere area, the Gallimimus Valley, the Triceratops territory, those areas, the big ones. And then we had the Isla Nublar 1993 from the DLC pack, and we transformed that to the area where we have the Cretaceous crews, the Indominus, the Raptors, and a lot more extra additions I came up with myself, because there were dinosaurs there and they made canon appearances in Camp Cretaceous and in the movies, but we never really seen what kind of enclosures they have. So this is basically section 7. It's the new area that hasn't been used yet, and the area is like a little bit more distance from the rest of the park. It hasn't been used in the movies. We see dinosaurs roaming there. It's on the western side of the park mostly, and so I had the idea to create section 7, which is a whole new park location, and it's kind of like Disney expanding their park, making a new themed area, and this is the same idea. It has the same idea, and in this area we will have the newest dinosaurs which were not in the first game, like Pachyrhinosaurus, Megalosaurus, Cryolophosaurus, and of course we will have the dinosaurs like no, not really the dinosaurs, the reptiles, like the marine reptiles and the flying reptiles. We have aviaries and marine exhibits in this side of the park. It's gonna be, maybe it's gonna be a mess, maybe it's gonna be okay, but we have to see. So as you can see, we're building a second area on the overlook over here, which is gonna be like a restaurant. We have, this is gonna be a spa. We have a restaurant, and people have a nice place where you can just sit. It's like on a vacation where you go towards the plaza and you can sit there and relax, have dinner, those things. You can join you can join the spa, the activities there. You can relax over there if you have the hotel. So that's basically it. This is also one of the first times I really are working on these buildings, by the way. I'm just looking at this, and if you're working on it, just focused on how you make this. But now I'm looking at it in speed build. You see the difference between how it started out and how you turn it into something else. So that's kind of something I like in this game. This is really cool. I haven't done much, maybe just play around a bit, but this was basically just going for a color pattern. I like orange in this side. White buildings, you know, I like that. Same style a bit. So yeah, this is like the overlook. I've done an overlook in the Isla Muerta park in the first game, and when I was starting off with the flat area map, I saw the hill going upward a bit, and I was like, maybe you can use that instead of having the hill. Maybe you can use it a little bit more, expand it a bit, build something on top of it. So yeah, placing items still kind of hard. I mean, if you plan it carefully, you know what to do, but it's just, I wanted to have these planters in the middle and try to connect it, but that's kind of with the hitbox. There's less of a hitbox than the first game, it's better, but still the hitbox is such a pain. I wish a lot of items do not have hitboxes. And we could just place things on top of the concrete around the buildings, that would be great. So, yeah, this is gonna be basically it for this video. It's gonna be this area, and then we move over to the next one. So until we start there, I will put on some music, and you can enjoy the rest of the speed build until we move to the next section. Enjoy! So we finally started at the next area, which is down below the overlook area of the park. And as you can see, I was struggling around a bit with the pathways because maybe it's just me, but it feels like a whole different way of using the paths. And I really never make constructions like what I've seen on YouTube, like Evolution Square is amazing with pathways. She creates such amazing things, and Rudy Camel as well. They do amazing stuff with it. So this is one of the first times I am experiencing it myself. Like I'm experiencing it. It's also one of the things I have to be focus on how to pronounce things, but also to just try out and experiment with the pathways and stuff. As you can see here, I just try to make it as nice as possible. I do dislike that they have these weird cuts in it, the overlapping cuts, which is a bit weird, but it's fine. So this area is just the entrance area towards the park. There's an underground subrail system going towards this section instead of the monorail. This has like an underground version of it, so you have a different feel of it. You come out here, you have the monorail that is going to be towards the overlook, the hotel area, and we got some shops over there soon as well. And yeah, I just started to do everything again, as you can see. I don't even know what I was thinking at that point. Just tried to make something nice. And if you're familiar with my work in specifically Jurassic World Evolution, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff. I'm just working on it, and then it happens. That's basically how I do it. So yeah, I've been struggling a bit, making it easier to remember how to work around the pathways, as you can see. Making the T-split, and it makes it easier to connect, to align it. So it's gonna be like, well, I had different buildings as well here. I wanted to start off with a larger building, and then I thought maybe we can do like a more innovation center like building. I didn't want to do the innovation center because the island already has one, so I grabbed the old Jurassic Park center, which is it looks really good, and I tried to make this much as possible into a nice location. Like it is like a visitor center or something similar for guests in the main area of this section of the island. But soon I will change my direction towards it, and just my approach is switching up. Like, I like the idea, but I had in mind to create another section which has more of those thatch roof buildings, including this building, which look great. As you can see, while I am still working on that, what I do with the terrain, I like the dirt terrain a little bit more than in the first game, because it has more of a better feeling in it. It's I'm not sure how to say it, but it feels a bit more like it is really dirt and not the extra darker green version of grass, you know? There's still parts of it that is the green, but it looks better. So yeah, I wanted to make this like a nice entrance area towards the monorail as well. And continue on. Eventually I will change the buildings on the other side, make it more like a restaurant, shop and those things. And I will work on a fountain, like a round fountain. That is basically the start of the rest of the park that's gonna have dinosaurs. So you will see that in a bit. I will shut up for a bit then more. I mean. As, I really struggled to come up with my text for this. This is all, I'm not even cutting this. This is just all trying to get back into the game, you know, in the game of editing and voice recording. And I have better days doing this. I'm struggling, but I think I'm not the only one that has struggles with these things. I know that my good friend Fauna creates. She had a break for a while as well. I think we had a similar time of a break. Maybe I'm longer. No, definitely I was in a longer break than that. But maybe she experienced that as well, making this video. I don't know, she'll ask her how she experienced that. But for me, it was been a struggle to just get back into it, get your head straight, and just think about editing. Well, it's a good thing just start eventually and work on the video. And you know, editing, just now I'm watching the speed build go on as well while I'm doing my voiceover. So yeah. Eventually we will continue with this this build and in a speed way, and then the next video will be coming soon. Will we have more? Maybe a dinosaur, the first dinosaur. At least I'm trying to plan ahead. Well, for now, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and if you like the video and like my content, you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. You can leave a like on the video so you can let me know if you like the content you are seeing at this point, so I can continue on working on those. And we will see each other next time in the video. Till next time, bye bye.